Hi, today we'll be going through the best places to visit in Kefalonia, Greece. Kindly listen with rapt attention as we would be unveiling these splendid places that would leave you amazed. And if you end up visiting, it would leave a memorable moment on your mind. The top on the list is Myrtos Beach. The beach is located in the region of Pilaros, which is in the northwest of Kefalonia Island in the Ionian Sea of Greece. The dazzling beach lies between the feet of two big mountains, which are Agia Dinati and Kalon Oros. The Myrtos Beach can be described as one of the most dramatic beaches in Greece because of its mile-and-a-half-long arc of beautiful, dazzling white pebbles. It has a steep, winding road of about 2 kilometers in length and with some hairpin turns lead down to the beach from the village of Divarata. During the high tourist season in summer, the municipality of Pilaros runs a public bus service to and from Myrtos Beach, while departing from the harbor area in Agia Euphemia. There are timelines which can be found on the Tourist Information Office in Agia Euphemia and will as well be listed online. The bus tends to stop on a road leading to the beach and with a brief walk down. Private car parking is also available at the base of a cliff, and there are several tavernas at the top of the road that leads down to the beach in the village of Divarata. At a point, the beach was used as a location for mine explosions in the reign of Captain Corelli's Mandolin. Over time, Myrtos has been voted the best Greek beach, and it regularly features on the best beaches list. The next is Fiskardo. This is unquestionably Kefalonia's prettiest village. The Fiskardo lies on the northeastern tip of the island, and it is the only settlement that seems to have retained its 18th century Venetian-style architecture ever since before the earthquake. This place is backed by a dense cypress glade, and it is built around a sheltered bay. The Fiskardo is popular for sailing crews who usually moor up their yachts on summer nights. The next is Assos. Assos happens to be a peaceful little village that is located on the island's northwest coast, 10 kilometers away from the popular village of Fiskardo. The Assos is built on a causeway that links a hilly peninsula to the mainland. To reach the Assos, you have to drive down a series of hairpin bends to reach the village that is nestled in a quaint harbor, rimmed by seafood taverns. The Assos Peninsula is capped by the ruins of the 16th century Venetian castle, which you can walk up to for a closer look, and you can glance at the sea for about 40 minutes. And there are a couple of pebble beaches that you can find in the village, even at a point where you can swim. The next is Argostoli city. On a peninsula on Kefalonia's southwest coast is the located capital city of Argostoli. Although its history predates the 1950s, the old town was almost completely wiped out due to an earthquake in 1953. But the city was later rebuilt in a modern style by following the original town plan and pattern of arrangement. As a result of the reconstruction, today the city is a picturesque place with a palm-lined seafront promenade, a place whereby local fishing boats moor up. While in the town, you can check out the small archaeological museum, which shows exciting stuff from the Mycenaean, Hellenistic, and Roman periods. The library of the Argostoli hosts about 50,000 books with old manuscripts, and some of which are very rare. Close to the library is the beautiful theater of Kefalos, which is one of the best theaters in Greece. The lighthouse of St. Theodore is located some meters away from the Argostoli, and it was built by the British governor Napier. It is a small round building with white Doric columns that is locally known as Fanati, and the beautiful lighthouse is one of the trademarks of Kefalonia. The next is the ancient Sami place. This is located on the east coast, about 24 kilometers east of Argostoli. The Sami is the island's main port, served by regular ferries to and from Patras, while on the Greek mainland. The ancient town of Sami lies to the south of the modern town, and on the slopes of the double-topped hill are the remains of the Acropolis, which can still be seen, and from here you can see the fine views down onto the bay. The next is Fteri Beach. One of the most interesting things to do in Kefalonia is to take a boat tour all around the island for some hours or a full day. From the deserted beaches to the hidden coves, the island is filled with beautiful sights that will amaze you and sweep you off your feet. Various companies offer touring options, and these can either be glass-bottom boat excursions or full-day beach and village tours to snorkeling or scuba diving memorable adventures. For diving activities, the popular spots are the Temple Cave, the Blue Lagoon, or the World War II Shipwreck Dive, which you can use to see the Ardinia, which hails from Italy. The next is Melissani Cave and Lake. The beautiful cave, which has a lake, has located the northwest of Sami. The Melissani Cave is home to an underground lake. While visiting, you take a walk down or a flight of steps to a standing stage. Then, you have to climb aboard a small rowing boat with an oarsman, which is about a 15-minute trip around the lake. The roof of the cave fell several years ago, and this caused sunlight to enter through the hole that is present in the roof. The little sun ray creates amazing shades of blue-colored light on the cave walls, and the best visual effects usually occur around noon when the sun is overhead. Some archaeologists suggest that the cave might have once been used as an ancient place of worship. The next is hiking, biking, and birdwatching in the Ainos National Park. There is a beautiful view from the top of the Mount Ainos. At the south of the island, you will be able to view the summit of the Mount Ainos, which is the highest point in Kefalonia, and it rises to about 1,628 meters in elevation when viewing inside a national park. The upper altitudes of the park are covered in a dense pine forest of the species Kefalonia. The plant is endemic to Greece and has remained very pure on the island due to its isolation. The national park is perfect for hiking and mountain biking, while bird watchers might spot flying birds such as woodpeckers, eagles, vultures, and hawks. The next is Drogarati Cave. The cave is located southwest of Sami, near the village of Kaliotata. The Drogarati Cave is quite huge with a length of 95 meters and a breadth of 45 meters at its widest point. To enter the cave, you have to walk down a long flight of several steps to arrive at an eerily beautiful cavern that is well lit and filled with amazing stalactites and stalagmites. The second chamber has outstanding natural acoustics and is occasionally used to host concerts such as the American Greek soprano Maria Callas, who have sung at this memorable place. The next is the Anti-Samos Beach. This is located in a deep, curving bay on the east coast. It is 3 kilometers away from the port town of Sami. Though Anti-Samos is one of the most popular beaches in Kefalonia, like Myrtos Beach, its seashore is made up of white pebbles and backed by hills that are planted with pine woods. The beach has limited facilities with such as taverna and sun loungers and umbrellas for hire. The sea is very warm and clear, making it a suitable spot for ideal snorkeling, and the beach scenes in Captain Corelli's Mandolin are also suitable for filming. The next is Skala Beach. Skala Beach is a massive beach that is long and deep. The beach is surrounded by pine trees and it is mainly sand and shingle. You will get to find Skala Beach at the edge of the Skala town right down at the bottom of the Kefalonia island. There is some tavern along the coast whereby you can get food and drink while you spend days enjoying the splendid weather. Water sports are available at several locations along the beach, meaning that you can keep the teens happy with banana boats, jet skis, and a lot more adrenaline-fueled activities. For long-time holidays, Skala Beach happens to be the most favorable place because of the resorts and the beach being just a short distance from town. Irrespective of the seasonal change, Skala is the best place. The beach is huge, so it never feels crowded. The next is the Memorial Acqui Division. This is located on the island of Kefalonia in Greece. The monument commemorates the 9,250 Italian soldiers that died during a battle with the Germans, and the soldiers were executed during their transport to detention camps. This is the sad event that happened during the Italian Acqui Division in September 1943. And it's nice to visit the memorial to pay respect to the soldiers who died bravely, in their patriotic symbol for the country. The next is the Monastery of Agios Gerasimos. The Monastery of Agios Gerasimos in Kefalonia, Ionian, is Saint Gerasimos, who was born in 1503 at Trikala, Thessaly, recognized as a protector saint of Kefalonia. Saint Gerasimos has ordained a monk in Mount Athos and later went to Jerusalem, where he lived for almost 12 years, before moving to Crete and Zakynthos, then finally arrived in Kefalonia. But unfortunately, he died on August 15, 1579, and was declared a saint in 1622. During the first 5 years in Kefalonia, he lived in a cave at Lassi, and to date, this cave can be visited. The cave has natural daylight and a beautiful sea view. In 1560, Saint Gerasimos founded a nunnery in the valley of Omala in central Kefalonia. He called it the New Jerusalem, and the monastery is situated beneath the imposing Mount Ainos, which is close to the villages of Fragata and Valsamata. Presently, the monastery has been reconstructed, and it is now an imposing building with a newly built church. Beneath the monastery is a cave that has just 2 rooms, which used to be the home of the saint, and the room can only be accessed by a large hall. The monastery is regarded as one of the most sacred pilgrimages in Kefalonia, and to date it hosts a large number of visitors. The end. What do you think about this video? Kindly comment below and stay tuned to this channel for more interesting updates. Stay safe.